But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others, and into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. And then it got sold at this shop for $1,510. Hello and welcome back to LP's Let's Play EarthBound Beginnings. Last time, wait, he didn't sell it to us. Excuse me. Last time we went up north, we found the fountain. Inside the fountain was an old man. We used telepathy on it, and he popped out. Not 100% sure how that works, but either way, he had access to our bank account and gave us money, which we then used to purchase most of the good items at the 3 shops, except for this ring, and we can't buy it, apparently. Oh, we don't have the room. How tragic. Well, let's... Noble Seed. What is that? Use this to cancel the Wicked Seed. Well, what if I use it to throw it on the ground? I don't know. Anyways, like I was saying, hello and welcome back. Anyways, today we're going to buy this ring, and then we're going to investigate, or continue to investigate, the fields outside of Magicant. We spent pretty much all episode last week doing exactly that. But there's got to be more, right? Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing here. There is one other thing I could try, and I might as well since I'm here, and that is to investigate this spire here. There's this pillar in the center of town. I believe it's where we came in from. So if I use, like, telepathy on it, can I go back? And if I can, then that's probably all that there is here. Oh, no. Okay, nothing happened. Wait, can't forget to put the ring on. Nintendo equipped the gold ring. Excellent. Okay, now we are invisible. Well, except not really. I'm not sure what it does. I think it has to do with defense. Okay, but that leads me to believe that there's more stuff out here. We really investigated the west side of this map, and I feel pretty comfortable in saying that we're done over there. Well, I mean, not done, right? Like, we can go back and forth and visit the old man, visit the fountain. But I think that we've pretty much accomplished everything we need over there. As for the east coast here, maybe, I don't know, there is a curious assortment of, like, holes or pits or wells or something of that nature. There's one right there, you see it, but as we go further south, we're going to come across even more. There's like a dozen, 2 dozen, there's a lot, and I'm suspicious of them, to say the least. You see, normally wells are fine in instances of 1, maybe 2, but anytime you see a dozen wells gathering in one place at one time, you're right to question them. They're up to no good, clearly, and they need to be reprimanded for their suspicious nature. So as soon as we dispose of these snails and potentially anything else that stands in our way, we're going to investigate them. I mentioned last episode that I check things, right? It's an RPG, and wow, we got 1 square down. EarthBound Beginnings, Mother 1 being an RPG, I feel inclined to check everything that I can, but I didn't check all of the wells, and honestly, for the last, it's been eating me up inside that I haven't. So we'll start, I guess, right to left, and we'll move in kind of like a gritty pattern, maybe? I don't know. We'll go right to left and left to right. I think that'd probably be the most, I'm not trying to talk to, that'd probably be the most efficient way of going about this. And in lieu of that, you know, anything good happening real soon here, I'm probably going to skip forward to where whatever it is we find is... Oh! Well, never mind. So what is this? I don't know, but there's enemies here. Same enemies up top, it would seem so far, at least initially, so that's fine. I was initially kind of worried that we'd be presented with something stronger. It seems that is not the case. Very good. Smashing. What are these? Left. This is gonna be like the Lost Woods or something. I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna be stuck in here for a little bit. So bear with me. I might have to cut forward because so left is not good. Can I just go back up? I'm gonna have to commit some of this to memory, it seems. So initially what I thought happened, right, we were in the initial chamber, there's the two choices, left or right. I thought I went left and then it reset me, but it would seem that I went left and it presented me with just another identical room, so maybe then I can go right. No. So that first left is not the answer at all. So we're back up to the first room. Let's go right. Right? I don't know, I'm getting lost. At least I can take solace in the fact that if I really need to leave, I just hit the ladder. Just run face first into the ladder and ascend it, and no matter what, we'll reach the top somehow. But ideally, I'd like to find out whatever's in here. So I went right. Let's go left. I went right, left, left, left. Right, left, left, left is a no. Right, left, left, right is a maybe. This is something. What is this? It looks like we're in a castle of some sort. I'm eager to get out. Maybe I should have bought that repel ring last week. Goodness. I mean, there's nothing wrong with facing the enemies off. Like, you get experience, you get money, and that's important. Oh, and speaking of which, I actually did level up twice. Off screen, I got the cash required to buy that ring, right? I also leveled up twice. Yeah, I'm level 15 now. So for those of you curious, and I know you're out there, here's what the stats look like. Anyways, this is a castle of some sort. I mean, it's some sort of stone building or wall, rather, series of walls filled with eyeballs. It's mom and dad and me, watcher. Oh yes, one more thing. The flyboy died. I picked up this Birdman last episode, this flying man, and he was like a party member of mine for a few minutes. I couldn't actually like specifically attack with him, but in my off-screen battles to accumulate currency, he was attacking enemies and enemies were attacking him, and then I don't actually, unfortunately, know where or when it happened, but he ceased to be. So yeah, you probably already noticed that because you're way more perceptive than I am, but hey, I would be remiss if I did not at least draw some amount of attention to it. You dead? Yes, you are dead. All right, the family of eyeballs has been eliminated, and we got like 100 XP out of that. That's nice. Can I check the map here? No. It's not on the map. I'm lost. I really don't... Ooh, there's like a dragon thing. A lizard. A salamander. Some sort of reptilian creature. Over there to the east. We're going to have to investigate that soon. And we've got another trio of eyeballs. Good God. I don't have enough commentary to speak over such a lengthy engagement here. Really. Thankfully, each one of them, provided I hit, of course, is a one-hit KO. So it's not as long as it could be. I am wondering, though, however, if I'm not going to find something stronger here. This is now, what, 4 battles? 4 or 5 since I initially descended down that pit from Magicant, and I think every single battle has been with some kind of eyeball. Not that I'm complaining, of course. No. They're easy enough. Like I said, usually one-hit KOs, one-turn enemies. But still, they've got to be like buttering me up for something. What is that? It's Puff, the magic dragon. Can we go to it? There's a present. Easy for me. Check this. Nintendo opened the present. There was a magic herb. Nintendo got high as heck. All right, there's another present over there. It doesn't seem we can get to. I mean, this looks like a path. But I guess it's not. Okay, so we'll go south. I'm wondering if this isn't a maze maze. When I first entered here, I mean, you were there like 30 seconds ago, so I don't need to tell you, but I thought it was a castle. It looks like it might be more of a maze than anything. Not sure how I feel about that. Going to be completely honest with you, I'm probably not the best at puzzles and things. I'm not terrible, of course. I mean, I've got plenty of experience with various different ones from different franchises, but I've never played an EarthBound game, never played a Mother game, so I'm not 100% sure what kind of curveballs they're going to throw at me here. But thankfully, I do have an extremely helpful comment section. But that said, they can't actually comment on this live, can they? If I get stuck, I'm not going to get feedback on that for a couple weeks. So maybe it's not as helpful as I thought. I definitely don't want to spend like 4 or 5 episodes twiddling my thumbs and writhing about on the floor of this cavern here. So I don't know, but there is a present just on screen there to the right. What? I don't want to talk to it. Nintendo opened the present. There was a size stone. Couldn't carry anything. That sounds particularly nice. Let's get rid of some of our red weed. We've got plenty of it, it would seem. And open this, buddy. What is a psi stone? It sounds good, right? Like we use psi powers or PSI. I'm not actually sure. It's psi power in solid form. Psi. Okay, well, I think that's probably like a healing thing. And hey, what is this? Oh, we can go to the dragon. Is this like the boss of this like area? Check. The dragon sleeps. The Nintendo's psychic power is short of waking the dragon. What does that mean? Like I'm not strong enough or something? What if my communication skills? No. Okay. Well, if that's for us, it's just not for us right now, much like that Herman. Yes, his name is Herman, the guitar player. No, that hermit to the like northwest of Magicant. He said that we weren't strong enough to receive whatever it is we needed to receive. He said to come back to him when we were stronger. So maybe we also have to come back to this dragon and oh my god. What is that? Ulrich? He's right, terrifying if I'm being completely honest. He's got like a tumor on his forehead. Not as terrifying as I had thought. All right, cool. He died in one turn, much like anything else, and we advanced to the next level. Things are going all right here. Really, like, I don't know, we're just stringing together serotonin-filled moments. Whether this is a level up, this is moving on to another area, this is getting a new item. One thing I will say for this LP and for all of the things that I heard about it, I haven't really... That's a pit. Do I want to go down that yet? I don't know. I haven't really reached any point of significant stagnation. I clarify with significant because there have been some moments where I... a sword, you say? Well, oh, it's just... I'm gonna get out of here. There's been some moments of, like, grindiness, right? Like, where I've had to level up or I've had to kill enough enemies to accumulate some cash. But it's never really been all that bad. I mean, look at this. Few people can master it. Can I even use it? Nintendo can't equip sword. Ah! Well, son of a bumpkin. That's not very nice. It got me all excited for nothing. So, you saw this as well as I did, but I did pass a little pit just a few squares back. PK Thunder? Oh my god. Okay. Not as strong as I feared. Fascinating. So this is a psychic enemy, and it's using PK Thunder pretty significantly on me. Thankfully not super strong. I should have gotten the Earth pendant. It seems that the first enemies I'm fighting are using electric moves, and what is that guy? So I'm faced with a dilemma here. First off, I'm gonna heal myself. So I have that pit back there, which undoubtedly leads somewhere, right? Like it does something. Whether or not I could get back up is what I was concerned with. But then there's also this fella here. Well, let's talk to him, I guess. Check him first, no problem. What if we use telepathy on him first? Nothing happened. All right, we gotta talk to him. Hello.
I am a forgotten man. I'm not really here. You didn't have to notice me. Please ignore me.
Okie dokie. Well, back to the pit we go, it would seem. I'm not sure what that's for or if it's for anything at all. But the fish draws near. He stopped us right before we could go down into the friggin' pit. Okay. The fish. The one and only fish. It's the band. 44 damage. He did 5. This is not a... Oh, continuous attack. Okay, still not super impressive or worrisome, but still, continuous attacks do tend to give me gas. The fish was beaten in 2 turns. Okay. I mean, that was more turns than other enemies take. Oh, we're in the pit. I was like, wait, what happened? What is this? Oh, in the present, there was Onyx Hook. Gosh darn it, man. I keep picking up items. What am I going to get rid of here? The magic herb, I guess. Let's just eat it. Just use it, right? We could, yeah. Perfect! Wait, was there more? No. Okay. I was like, I didn't think they stacked. And they don't. So we got the magic, or the Onyx Hook. What is that? I'm all over the place here. Onyx Hook. There we are. Let me look at it. As long as you have it, you can warp back to Magicant. Oh. Well, I guess I should poke around here a little bit more. Honestly, it didn't... So this is my third reprisal of my assessment of this area. First, I thought it looked like a castle. Second, I thought it looked like a maze. And I'm about to retract that statement real quick because if it was a maze, it wasn't a very difficult one. It seemed pretty linear. So I'm just gonna backtrack my steps, make sure there wasn't any other like turnoffs or divots or holes in the wall that I could investigate, or even pathways I could have gone down instead. And it doesn't seem that there was. Yeah, really linear. So I'm gonna go back up this. I don't know that I missed anything here. I'm leaning on the theory that it was just something of like a Lost Woods sort of thing, except not really, right? Because it doesn't warp you back to the beginning. But it was just like a series of choices you could make, and I went to the right one. But I'm just gonna double check and make sure there's not anything else that I could have gotten into, right? Like, or maybe even any presents. I don't know. Maybe a song, right? Like that's something we're looking to acquire. I feel like it's been a good minute since I got a song. I started off the LP with like 3 songs in the first couple episodes, and look at this! There is a present. There was magic herb. I just used all of mine. Sorry, don't need it. Nothing here. Okay, so there might not be anything important here. I'm really starting to lean that way. I mean, that's fine, right? Like I got the Onyx Hook, which still doesn't seem super great. I don't know. Let's use it. It takes us back to Magicant, right? Use. Nintendo used Onyx Hook. Everything went magenta, and then we were here. Have we talked to this kitty?
I am a swimming cat. Have you heard of a magic candy that gives strength and power to a helpless child?
No.
I see, but you're not helpless, so you don't need it.
I have talked to him. That sounds familiar. Can we leave? Like, can we go back to Podunk at all, or are we just stuck here? Is this the rest of the game? I don't know. I really don't. I'm actually at a loss for what's next.
You're a strange person, but for some reason I like you.
Well, that's just lovely. I like you too. I'd also like to heal, I suppose, and then I guess my next order of business will be back into the wild of Magicant, right? Okay, so I I have spent a lot of time on this episode. I ran around and talked to all sorts of people at Magicant to see if there's anything else I could learn. There isn't. I walked around outside, nothing. I decided to come back here because I didn't actually speak to this guy after I got the Onyx Hook. And I guess it would make sense that that's what the game would want because it presented me with that pit before this guy. So I'm not sure. I also leveled up again. Yeah, so there's all that for you. Now let's talk to him again. Is that... Now, I am a man who doesn't exist. You talk so kindly, I don't know what to do. If I miss people, I cannot live alone anymore. My conversation is always a monologue. I've been alone from the moment I was born. Saying different stuff, but it's all kind of the same sadness. Lucky, unlucky, makes no difference to me. Sometimes even breathing becomes too much. Good God Almighty. It's really depressing. Why do you insist on talking to me? Are you a forgotten man too? Yeah? Don't give me that garbage, just leave me alone. Maybe I should say no. Oh, wait, it's gonna like loop back around? I'm gonna have to, in order to say no. Okay, I'm not convinced that this will do anything different for us, but it's worth a shot, right? We don't have anything else to go off of. No. That's right. That is right, right? Go ahead, ignore me like everyone else. Yes? That's right, thank you. Okay, that worked, I guess. Can I, like, investigate this now? No, I can go through it. Fascinating, okay. Well, we're somewhere. Where we are, I don't know. Okay, there's a dead end here. This is a door. Yeah, I was just in here for like 10 minutes. This is a door. Yes, it is. Okay, let's leave. Can't go that way. We're back with the sweet Pollyanna song. So are we back in normal land? Are we back in Podunk? Let's look at the map. We're not in Podunk anymore, Toto. We're in Marysville or just south of Marysville? I think. I'm not sure how to read the map 100% just yet. I'm still learning. We're getting there. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot. We can only go north, it would seem, and there's not a whole lot going on that way. Eagle A draws near, and Eagle B joins alongside him. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to bounce my boomerang off your forehead here. Oh God, they're so weak. Oh my God, it's beautiful. 79, look at that. Yeah, Eagle A would be quiet after something like that. That's pretty intense, throwing boomerang at birds. That actually reminds me of a somewhat sad story. When I was in high school, I took a course called like recreational sports or something, and one of the sports that we spent a duration of time on was disc golf. Pretty fun. I don't know if you've played disc golf. If you haven't, you should try. It's a good time. Anyways, one of the days in class, we went out to the fields and we were practicing driving. If you're unfamiliar with golf or disc golf, driving is essentially just like the initial long shot. Usually initial, sometimes 2 or 3, depending on how things go. But anyways, driving, yeah, you're trying to get the golf ball, trying to get the disc far. You're trying to get it as close to the goal as possible. Anyways, I boasted a nice throwing arm back then, and I felt like showing it off. So, ooh, Lil Saucer A and B. Fascinating. Not to distract from the story, though. Anyways, I wound up and whipped my disc as hard as I could off in the distance, and it was flying so perfectly. It was nice and flat and relatively low to the ground. It was just very like satisfying, right, as I watched it glide towards its ultimate goal. Except the only problem was this ultimate goal was not actually the chain bowl itself. It was the neck of a goose. You see there was a a flock of geese just kind of idling on the morning grass. And as I watched my disc glide ever so closely to the flock itself, I noticed that it was headed directly for a specific goose, and yeah, it nailed it right in the throat, and it was really sad. Didn't really hurt the goose; it flew away afterwards, but yeah, I was a little disturbed afterwards. Anyways, we've reached Marysville. So what does that mean? I guess we should go in this one. We should check things out. It's a big building. Hello.
Wait a minute, I don't believe I've seen you before.
You must not be from around here, are you? No, I'm not. Show me what you have. You don't have anything dangerous, do you? I mean, I've got a sword in my pocket. I don't know what you consider dangerous, my friend, but oh, we're in a school. Fascinating. Well, I do fancy myself a child. That one down there looks kind of like me, but I'm a lot bigger, it would seem.
You're late, aren't you?
Maybe, I don't know. Am I late?
Have you played Super Mario Bros. 7? I'm still playing Super Mario Bros. 3. It's been quite a challenge for me.
I have maybe played Super Mario Bros. 7. They dropped the the numbering. I don't know. We're past that probably.
Did you see a strange man in the lab? Well, I saw him.
Strange man in the lab. I'll keep that in mind. From all the Super Mario Brothers games, we're probably at like the 20s. At least. I can't do a cartwheel. Well, good for you. Okay, what about you? Can you do a cartwheel?
I still don't know how to carry over and subtraction.
This is just a room of professing deficiencies, it would seem. Okay, is this the room of optimism?
The janitor has the key to the roof, but he wouldn't give it to me.
Of course not. You're a child. Why would you want it?
I saw Dewey steal explosives.
Dewey? I recognize that name. That's one of the...
I'm afraid of what Mr. Teacher will say.
So at the beginning of this Let's Play, it gives you, or rather, the beginning of the game, but at the beginning of the Let's Play, I took on what I'm about to explain to you. You can name several people. I named this guy, the main character, Ninten, because I was pretty much the only thing I knew about the game is that the main character is Ninten, and then it asked for several other names of characters, and one of them that I gave out was Dewey. Maybe it's not the same one, but I'm betting it is.
I am Susie. I'm Miss Marysville. Aren't I gorgeous?
No.
You are ugly. You remind me of a noodle noggin.
A noodle noggin? How rude! What if I tell you you are beautiful?
You look cute too.
So my attractiveness is directly influenced by my opinion of you? Fascinating. Okay, we could go upstairs, but before we do that, I want to, check out the eastern wing here. This is the science room. There's no problem with these chemicals. Nope, they are... Yep, they're blue all right. Very good. Everything is in order. This looks like a bedroom more than anything. Small wounds can be treated. Oh, it's the, I get it. It's the nursery. Not the nursery, but it's where the nurse is. I'm busy, so I can't help you right now. You'll have to come back later. Can I break in? Can I hit it with my sword? No. Okay. What about you? Don't run in the hall. Try and stop me. I dare you. Okay, well, upstairs it is, and there looks like there'll be a whole nother swath of rooms for us to explore. This time, let's start with the teach. The gym teacher made me do extra push-ups again. I'd rather do sit-ups, though. Oh yeah, you got the nice core strength. Good for you, bud.
I heard strawberry tofu is popular in big cities. Well, I'd like to taste some.
Strawberry tofu. Fascinating. I like my tofu to be relatively soy flavored, but hey. It's too bad that the door to the roof is locked. Maybe you'd like to join me. I was going to sneak out and play with my Game Boy. Yeah. You don't talk very much, do you? Well, that's where you're wrong, buddy. That's something I do quite often, actually. So, what if I say no? You don't talk. Oh, same thing. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, see you later. Room number 2. Lots of people still. Okay.
Don't take me for an ordinary man. Those are Dad's favorite words.
Well, your dad sounds like an interesting fella.
I'm hungry. Let's do lunch.
What kind of child says that?
How can you get lost in a schoolyard? I just can't believe it.
That little girl's got one heck of an accent. I'm just running out of voices to do. I'm gonna have to start doing some overlapping ones. There's no one in this room, so that bodes just as well. No one here, but there's a piano. Can I use it? No problem. Can I talk to the piano? Dang, that would have been neat. Either way, though, it's fine. More people to talk to. I was picking on that weakling, Dewey, but he got away. What a thing to admit. What a thing to admit. We've been picking on that weakling Dewey, right? What, are you confused? Am I supposed to confirm that? I don't know, guy. What do you think? Nintendo opened the present. There was a slingshot. There's just presents inside this classroom. A plastic bat. Okay, so we're definitely gonna be getting a new party member. How I know that? Ask me. I dare you. You're giving us items here. Okay. Dewey, where are you? Keep quiet in the library. As you. Bless you, child. I think Dewey will grow up and be a computer engineer. Yeah, well, that would be good. That would be good for Dewey. Dewey would have a very stable career. La la la, dandelion seeds fly up to the sky. La la la. I love music most of all. Well, that's good. You're probably not alone in that regard. Many people are huge fans of music. There's a padlock on the door at the top of the stairs. No problem. Okay. Something's like flashing. What is flashing? You see that? Am I like, I'm cold? My experience is cold. What does that mean? I'm losing health. What? I'm losing a point of health every time. What is going on? I'm deteriorating before mine eyes. This was the nurse place, right? Can you heal my cold? Small wounds can be treated here, but real sicknesses need to go to the hospital. Just like real life, schools are cesspools. Disgusting. All right, well, where's the hospital? I want to check everything else out, but it's not going to tell me, is it? Yeah, I've got 107, 6, 105, 4. Not very many. Hotel, department store. Does this have a map to it? Twinkle Elementary School, South. Thanks for that. That's where I came from. Why don't you tell me where the hospital is? Surely that's something that's probably more deserving of directions. This is just like the schoolyard, which I will have to come back and investigate more if I want to get in contact with Dewey. I'm down to 88. I gotta put a little skip my step here. You hospital? Normally they have the plus, lacrosse, Marysville, cheap, fast, and handsome. The best doctor is old Sawbones Benny. Take advantage of specially priced treatments now. Whether dead or alive, protect your life. Well, I mean, if you're dead, is your life protectable anymore? Looks like this is the hospital. Help me, lady! Who are you here to visit? No one what? I'm here to visit the doctor. He needs to cure me. First, show me your money, then I'll treat you. Well, in your case, I'll have to bill $62 for your treatment. This special price was set just for you. Sure, whatever, dude. Okay. I'm now cured. Thanks. Yeah, the experience points now shows 4,600 instead of quote-unquote cold. Cold experience. All right, back to the schoolyard. Because I'm looking for the janitor and I'm looking for Dewey.
I heard the curfew in Podunk had been lifted. You know what that means, don't you? We can cross the bridge once more!
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And what about you? An awful creature beat me up. If you're going to the station, watch out. The station, you say? Okay. Okay. But what about Dewey and the janitor? You look so happy all of the time. I mean, what? It's not like a huge sample size. You've seen me for like 15 seconds. Oh, that's right. Square doors with no sign inaccessible. Got it. I told my kid to study, then play Nintendo games. Those are the rules around my house. I mean, those are good rules. How is that phrased? Like, I told him to study, and then he can play Nintendo. Or I told him to study, and then play Nintendo games, and he better play the games. Wait for me. Welcome, 60... No. I don't even have that kind of scratch, buddy. The hotel in this town isn't any better than the one in Podunk, and yet it is so expensive. Okay, so this is... Oh, we can go up here. The people in these rooms? I really didn't investigate everything there was in Podunk. I should probably go back there next episode if I can. Because I'm definitely being more thorough here. What's up, dude? A restaurant. Rant, happy restaurant. Rant, are you happy? Maybe, I don't. Apparently.
All restaurant owners love musicals.
Do they really? I think sushi's delicious too. Well, good for you. Seems like we are aligned in this regard. Okay. On to the next, I would seem. There's nothing really interesting there. I mean, you go to the department store, but there's not any money in our pockets for that. I think. Rock slide on the railroad tracks could be blown up with a Duncan factory rocket. Duncan factory rocket. I'll keep that in mind. Duncan Enterprises plans to build a strip joint here. No one in town likes the idea of that at all. A strip joint? Like a strip club? What kind of explosive company is this? Excuse me, could you answer this questionnaire? Sure. Do you think the train tickets are too expensive? Yes. Have you used the bullhorn? Yes. Thank you for your cooperation in exchange for your time. This telephone card is for you. Let's see, it seems that your load is too heavy. Hold on, telephone card, what does that mean? I got nothing to get rid of, never mind. I'll keep that in mind though, to maybe talk to him again. You there. I got this from Duncan's factory in the north. You got what? What are you talking about, man? Am I gonna have to telepathize with you? Nope. Okay. Moving north. More people.
My husband is an important man at Twinkle School. He never eats lunch.
Just to showcase his importance, he forgoes all midday meals. I heard many scary monsters lurk outside town. I'm so afraid that they'll take my money away. Yeah, I mean, if there's monsters, they'll probably do worse things than rob you, but whatever. Don't take me for an ordinary man. Although I am an ordinary man. Okay. Big rocks block the railroad. The train cannot pass. Beautiful. What is this again? Is this like the burger place? I think it is. The friggin' $70 Happy Meal. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm fine. Haven't really had a need for food. I've got the healing power, the life up. What happened to school? You have school, don't you? Nah, dude, I'm like saving the world and stuff. I kind of, maybe. I don't know. I'm picking up like music, tunes, and I want to show them to this queen. Oop, fighting enemies on the train tracks. Well, psycho truck draws near. We're fighting a vehicle. What is going on here? Nintendo is insane. This whole thing is just a fever dream. He thinks he's out like saving the world, but he's just like smacking trucks with a boomerang. Okay, how Nintendo had an asthma attack and the truck ran out of control. This is horrifying. What is going on here? Who is the driver? You're gonna have to revoke his CDL. This is intense, man. You can't be doing this to kids. He's having an asthma attack. Get out and perform CPR. It's puffing. It's rubbing it in. It's puffing exhaust all over us. We're gonna die. We're still having an asthma attack. Okay, can we leave? I don't know that we can outrun a truck. First, I'm gonna heal myself, though. No, I'm not gonna heal myself, apparently. I'm just dying. Yep, that's it. Hurt and beaten. See you later. Where does that put us? Continue, I guess. I don't know what's gonna happen. Are we gonna be back at home? So if we are going to be back at home, it's going to be a pain in the neck to get back to that place. No, we're back in Magicant. Okay, it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Do we have everything? Looks like we do. And then we're just going to have to go freaking all the way back the tunnels to get there. Oh, God, that's going to suck. But we'll do it next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Oh, hey, and one more thing. If you liked the video, please let me know in the comments below and consider liking the video itself as well. I truly appreciate any little bit of support, and it's little gestures like this that help make continued LPs possible. For other ways to support the channel, please consider sharing it or subscribing and following the social media links in the video description below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.